All right. You know who we should talk about next?
Enemies of the pod.
Enemies of the pod and my friend's first team out, Minnesota United. Is that spoilers? I don't know. You can tell me.
Sounds like it's spoilers.
I don't know. Listen, they're just lucky I didn't put them last because I couldn't put them last because Colorado's there. Um, all
Shame.
right. Minnesota, 11, 37 points, 3 wins at home, 8 draws, 6 wins on the road, 2 draws. They've got 4 left. Versus San Jose at home, at LAFC, home to the Galaxy, and then away to Sporting Kansas City. For me, the the home form scares me, man. Like this is reminiscent of Red Bull last year where they couldn't win a damn thing at home, had some crazy good luck and snuck into the playoffs just for them to get a home game and then lose. Because I'm gonna well, I should have looked this up. Structure. So after decision day on October 21st, the schedule goes as follows: wild card matches October 25th, 26th, then round one best of three matches. The wild cards are 2 single game elimination matches hosted by the higher seed. So if they were to sneak in, they want to sneak in at 9, not 8, because if they go to 8, they're going to play at home. You know,
True.
it's like you got to time it and figure out where to pick up your points. I do have them going on a relatively hot run though. I have them just maybe it's for the memes. I don't know. Doing well, but not well enough. Yeah, let's go with that. I've got a draw versus San Jose at home because they're very poor on the road. At LAFC, I have a draw because they're better on the road, and I think that some chaos would ensue if they started picking up some points. People are like, "Ooh, Minnesota, here they come." I have them beating the Galaxy at home. Galaxy, as you mentioned, that late in the season, are going to be struggling a bit. And then at SKC, as I mentioned before, I have them at a draw. So I've got them at 6 points to end the year.
And you call the loons a hater of the pod, and then you go and give them 6 points to end the season.
Yeah, but it's advanced dark humor for people like, with brains because that puts them at 10th, meaning that they went on this run just to miss out
That's what I tried to do with Red Bull last episode.
anyway.
I didn't do it successfully because I didn't realize that the because of course MLS can't follow normal rules and um had to make wins the differentiator. But anyway, tangent over. I'm not high on Minnesota. And I don't it's weird because I felt like they were honestly, I really felt like they were doing well. And then when I was doing some research before this, they're in awful form. They have 2 points in their last 5 games. Like it's bad. And that's despite the fact that they have Pookie, they have Huangwane, they have Manuel Reynoso, and their defense hasn't been that bad. Their defense is like middle of the pack for the Western Conference, and just somehow they just cannot win games, especially at home. And speaking of which, as I mentioned with San Jose, I think they lose that game to San Jose just based on how horrible they've been at home. At LAFC, good road team. I think LAFC have been susceptible to weird losses this year. This is not the same LAFC as last year. I think Minnesota takes 3 points here. At home against the Galaxy, I think that's a draw. I think the Galaxy managed to get a point in this one. And then at SKC, as I mentioned with SKC, I think SKC wins that one. So I've got them finishing off with 4 points and on 41 points total.
Wow, you call yourself a protector of the Minnesota side,
Oh,
and
I
you're
don't call
giving them
myself a
4 points.
protector of the Minnesota
Oh,
side.
be nice to them. We don't want enemies of the pod. Everybody deserves has opinion. Blah 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 blah. 4 points. You're out. See ya, loser. Why don't we
I
move
just
on?
I just tell it
Because
how it is. I tell it how
otherwise,
it is.
otherwise, I'm going to go on a tangent that might get us canceled in the nicest state of the United States. Would you reckon that Minnesota's the nicest state? They're basically Canada.
Um, no, I wouldn't reckon they are. I would reckon.
You sound so northern. I would reckon.
I would reckon that Maine is the nicest state.
Maine's not a state.
Maine is a
It's
state.
like its own thing. Like, doesn't it? No, stop it.